you need to be sincere. And I'm not saying you should be sincere, but you need to be sincere. And the reason for that is when you're forthright and you're honest and you're just sincere, everything becomes easier, right? I've been for the past few months, ever since the video, you know what video, um, about social isolation and stuff. I've been making friends online and being forthright and honest, right? And not hiding behind these layers of irony that I had in the past, right? And I found that when you are forthright and when you are honest and when you are true to your heart, people can sense that, and it has provided me with very meaningful relationships. I think personally, and I think that we're in a culture right now that is scared of sincerity, that is afraid of their heart, that and for good reason, because like everything that people have been inundated with is, oh, that's cringe, bro. Is this sort of culture of public humiliation towards people who are sincere, and that's sad because it's like you should engage with things with your full heart, and you should be honest and genuine with everything that you love and that you enjoy. But because we see these soy jacks going like that to things because they're excited about it, we now have this perception that we have to hide behind these layers of irony and or aesthetics to be cool to our peers and shit. And it's like, oh, if someone enjoys something, oh, they're corny, bro. That's corny, bro. That's cheesy. That's corny. That's cringe. And it's like it's not cool because someone really enjoys that. Someone really likes that sort of thing or whatever, right? And what sucks is that the people now who enjoy things sincerely and the people who engage with things with their heart are now put underneath the people who are just doing it ironically or doing it for the aesthetic of doing it. And DJs and rappers are a perfect example of this. Is you see like these rappers and these DJs getting popular now and having all of this exposure and all of this success, because they're ironically engaging with it or they're engaging with it as an aesthetic. Whereas all of the DJs and rappers were rapping about real shit, and the DJs who are, you know, rinsing music that is meaningful to them, you know, they kind of put underneath these other acts, these other DJs that are doing it for the social aesthetic, the sort of social politics of being a DJ or a rapper. And it's like you see rappers like Joey, and you see these rappers that are just like, it just seems ironic, and it's kind of, I talk about rap because it's like one of those things where it's like a very honest genre. The people in it, like MF Doom and Quasimodo, and like you know the things. I don't need to go off and list off all these artists, but these people, they were talking about their lives. They were talking about the things that were meaningful to them. And then you have these swaths of these like SoundCloud rappers that are just reciting shit that they heard another rapper say. They're promoting heavy drug use. They're promoting violence and hypersexuality in a negative way. And look, dude, do what thou wilt. All right, your moral compass is not my moral compass, so I'm not going to try and be holier than thou over here, right? But like, it used to be a medium for people to share their life and what was meaningful to them, and now all of this music that's coming out has become just like, and I'm going off on a tangent about this, but it just, sincerity is very important to me because it's like, if we were all sincere and forthright and honest, we can just get to the point. Things don't have to be so complicated, right? You don't have to be mysterious and like beat around the bush and like, oh, I want things to unfold this way and I want it to be like this and have this whole ideal in your head, and then you spend your entire life with nothing. Then you have nothing. right? Because you've spent your entire life beating around the bush, being ironic, being mysterious, being separate to what your heart wants, right? And that's sad. That's sad to me. And it does go the other way too. Being sincere isn't just about being positive and light and doing it, blah, 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 blah. That's toxic positivity, right? It's just about being honest and about being genuine and forthright, you know, because you don't want to get to the end of your life and had lived it completely ironically. Do you really want an ironic death? Do you really want to be on your deathbed being like, oh man, I just did everything for the aesthetic of doing it and the irony, you know? I don't know. I've been trying to be more sincere and genuine, and it's in one regard it it filters things out faster, and then on the other end, it does make me feel embarrassed. It does make me feel embarrassed, and it does make me have to face my own cringeworthiness. And but I like it. I would rather feel that short term embarrassment and that short term cringeworthiness than to have not experienced it at all and just kind of lived in this sort of comfort zone of irony. Because I used to be a very ironic person. People wouldn't be able to tell if I was joking or not because I was protecting myself. It was a tool for protection, but I don't need that protection anymore because I have the self confidence to be who I want to be and do what I want to do. And I think that just being that is a good being a role model for that, just being who I am, and then other people will just be who they are, whatever that may be, 100% honestly. I love you guys. That's this video. Be sincere, be honest, love your neighbor, have fun, and do what thou wilt. All right, peace.